Hey guys, welcome back. How's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a full face affordable makeup tutorial and I'm featuring the new ColourPop Where the Light Is palette by Kathleen Lights. I figured I would do a little tutorial. The colors are gorgeous and I hope you enjoy. So as always, I'm starting off with foundation. I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. You guys have heard me talk about this so many times already, so you know I love it. It's a great foundation for spring and summer because it lasts for a really long time. It's flawless and it just feels really light. So you guys should try it out if you haven't. I'm using the Jordana eyeshadow stick in Continuous Almond. This is a light cream shade, so it's going to conceal any discoloration that I have, but it's also going to prime my eyes and also my eyebrows for my eyebrow pencil, which, speaking of eyebrows, I filmed filling them in off camera because, let's be real, that's super boring. So let's move on to the eyeshadow. I'm starting off with the shade Cornelius, which is a warm tone matte brown, and I'm putting this in the crease, a little bit above it, and this is going to be my transition color. I'm going to be honest, ColourPop eyeshadows are great, however they are kind of more difficult to work with only because the consistency, is a little strange. It's more of like a creamy moussey texture, so a little difficult, but you can totally work with it. I'm taking Kathleen Lights and putting this all over my lid with a stiff brush, and then I'm going to go in with my finger. Now there's a lot of color payoff when you use your finger, but you can't use your finger for everything. So yeah, I'm going to do the same exact thing to that eye. Now I'm taking the shade Blaze, which is a little bit on the green side. It has some bronze in it, it has some brown. It's a really pretty color, so I'm putting that right on the outer edges of my eyelid, and then I'm going to conceal with my Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. Of course, I'm still obsessed with it, so I'm just going to sharpen up my edge and then also just conceal those dark under eye circles that I have going on. So after sharpening that edge, I wanted to just soften the look up a little bit, so I'm blending all that out, and then I'm adding some more Blaze, and then I'm going to blend out again. And I had to do this, I didn't want to, but I needed to add just a little bit more color, more of like a darker warm color, so I took the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral palette and added that warm tone brown to just add some more color to the look. So I do apologize, you don't have to use this color, but I felt like I had to. Now I'm taking some more of Cornelius and blending everything out. You cannot go wrong with blending. Blend, 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 doesn't matter. So here I'm just taking more of that warm tone brown and putting it right on top of Blaze. I just needed some more color there, so I felt like I had to add it. Okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow. Let's move on to eyeliner. I'm using my black eyeliner by Physicians Formula as usual and winging it out as usual. So you'll be able to see how my eyeliner turned out in a second. Now, once the eyeliner is on, I'm blending out again. Like I said, you can't go wrong with blending. I'm just going to set my concealer with this e.l.f. Complexion powder. It's the cool version. I really like this. As you can see, it adds a little bit of color, and it also brightens underneath there. So I highly suggest you try this out. I think you guys will like it. Now I'm picking up the shade Glow, which is the light cream shade in the Foursome, and this is going right underneath my eyebrow, and I'm also going to highlight the inner corners of my eye. I love this shade. I'm very pale, and I feel like this really makes my eyes pop, and it shows up really nicely. So if you have really dark skin, this might look a little bit too crazy, but I don't know, you never know. I think it'll still work out though. So I'm taking Kathleen Lights and I'm just lining my whole lower lash line with that shade, and then for mascara, I'm using L'Oreal's Voluminous Miss Manga, and then Covergirl's Lash Blast Length. There you go. Now that the eyes are done, I'm moving on to the face. I'm using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in medium to dark and just bronzing up my temples and my cheeks. I'm not being precise with this at all. I just want to add some more color to my face. And then I'm going to be a little bit more precise when I start to contour. And speaking of contouring, here we go. I'm using the NYX Blush in Taupe, and I'm using the new Sonia Kashuk contour brush, which I am in love with. So I'm contouring my cheeks, as you can see here, and then I'm going to contour my temples with a different brush only because I like the Sephora brush better for my forehead. For blush, I'm using Pearlescent Pink by Wet n Wild. I haven't used this blush in such a long time, and it's so pretty. Do you guys see that? Oh my god, I'm like in love with it all over again. So to clean up your contour and stuff like that, you can take your powder, and I'm using the e.l.f. one, and I'm just putting that right underneath the contour and cleaning it up a little bit. And then for lips, I'm lining them with Jordana's Tawny, and then I'm going to go over them with Maybelline's Touch of Spice, and then bam, this tutorial is done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys try out and purchase the Where the Light Is palette by ColourPop and Kathleen Lights. It is amazing. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!